This video is on Chapter 20, the intermediate value theorem. So what the intermediate value theorem says is that a continuous function on a closed interval takes on every value between f of a and f of b. So our closed interval is the interval ab. We have f of a, we have f of b, and we have this number c right here between f of a and f of b. So the question is, could we draw the graph of a function that includes this point and does not cross this line? Well, not if the function's continuous, we can't. So if we start here and end up here, and we're drawing the graph of a continuous function, we have to cross this line. So to get from here to here, we have to cross this line. The intermediate value theorem doesn't say where, and it doesn't say how many times. So we can do this. So in this case, we cross the line 3 times. Intermediate value theorem doesn't guarantee that we cross it 3 times. It only guarantees that we cross it once. Now again, we could draw the graph of a function that includes this point and misses this line. We could jump over the line, but then our function's not continuous. So remember, a continuous function on a closed interval, ab, takes on every value between f of a and f of b. It doesn't say where, and it doesn't say how many times. I will not work example 172 and 173 in the video. Those are in your notes. Now, question 174 and 175, I will explain some because in the notes there aren't explanations given. But if we let h of x be 1 over x, and we can notice that h of 1 is 1, h of negative 1 is negative 1, and if we just decided, oh, we'll use the intermediate value theorem to show that h of x is 0 someplace, what happens? Well, does h of x equal to 0 have a solution in the interval? Oops, this is wrong. I meant for this to be in the interval negative 1 to 1. There we go. Does this have a solution in the interval negative 1 to 1? And the answer is no. Because 1 over x equal to 0 doesn't have a solution anywhere. And so then the next question is, what does the intermediate value theorem say about this? And the answer to that question is nothing. It doesn't say anything. Why? Because this function is not continuous in the interval negative 1 to 1. This function does not exist at 0, therefore it's not continuous at 0. So this function is not continuous on the closed interval, negative 1 to 1, therefore the intermediate value theorem simply does not apply. Okay? So, for example, if you made the statement, on Wednesday evening, I will go out for dinner, what does that say about Thursday evening? It says nothing. Maybe you go out for dinner Thursday evening, maybe you don't. But the statement, I go out to dinner Wednesday evening, says nothing about Thursday. And the intermediate value theorem talks about continuous functions. It says nothing about discontinuous functions.